This video is for you. If you've ever struggled with being yourself, if you feel like you can't love yourself, if you feel like no one can love you, if you're constantly beating yourself down, if you've ever hurt yourself or thought about it, or tried to commit suicide, or thought about it, for all of you out there who have ever purged, binged, for all of you who have ever won a night without eating on purpose, all of you who have ever been abused, have depression, you guys are not alone. And let me tell you something. There are people out there who are going to judge you from the day that you breathe your first breath. They'll judge you for who you are, who you hang out with, how smart you are, what you wear, what you look like, your skin color, your social class, and probably a whole bunch of other things that would take up a lot of time for me to mention. But guess what? As long as you're expressing yourself, as long as you're making yourself happy, that's all that matters. Why be a people pleaser? People pleasers have like one of the most depressing lives in the world because they're not being themselves. They're going out of their way to make everyone else happy except for themselves. What would you rather? Be completely happy with yourself and draw the right people into your life by being yourself and experiencing life like it's a dramatic hair flip. I had to, I'm sorry. Or would you rather be sitting there just letting opportunities pass because you could be doing amazing things, but instead you just want to please other people? I'll take the first option for like $100. Guys, here's the thing. We have no choice of how we are born, who we are, what our names are, what our skin color is, our social class, who our family is. We have no choice in any of that. We have no choice in what year we're born, what generation we're brought into. The only choices that we have is just how we live our life. You gotta be yourself. You gotta find yourself. Do things, have adventures, go out there and live your life. But don't sit there and let someone tell you who you are, because you're the only person who knows who you are. No one can figure that out before you do. People may have their speculations of who they want you to be and what you should be, and you know what? That's bullshit. Unless that person is you. It's just the way the world works, honey. And you know what? For all of you guys and girls out there who are looking in the mirror and are constantly finding fault in yourself, go to that mirror, stand there, look at yourself. Just look at yourself. Because there's something beautiful in you. With all your little flaws that society says that you have, they're not flaws. They're your features. And they're what make you beautiful. And you know what? I know a lot of people say there's no definition of perfect. No one can be perfect. But you know, a lot of people have a lot of different thoughts, and you can be someone's idea of what perfect is. You don't deserve to be miserable a day in your life. You don't. Sadness is a really deep thing. And once you're inside of it, it's almost like you can't get out. It's kind of like you're drowning in a pit of quicksand. At least that's what it was for me. You gotta realize that you're beautiful in every single way. And I know that words hurt. And I know that life is rough. And I know that you can't control what people think about you. No matter what you do, there's always gonna be a critic out there who's saying that you're doing everything wrong. But you can't beat yourself up about that. Bullies are just that. They're bullies. They're ignorant, stupid people with ignorant, stupid lives trying to make you feel miserable because they've got some issues of their own. I'm telling you, and I don't even know you. So I guess it might not mean anything coming from me. But you're beautiful just the way you are. With everything that you've got. My flaws are my nose, my lips, my forehead. Basically, almost everything about me is a flaw. But you know what? It's beautiful. Flaws are beautiful because they're different. I would hate to be the same as everyone. Oh yeah, and my teeth. But yeah, I would hate to be the same as everyone. So go ahead. Point out my flaws. It's not gonna affect me. And once you realize that the only person who can make you broken is you, and that you have all the power, you're golden. Because if you decide that you don't want to be broken, if you decide that you don't want to be taken advantage of, then you just won't. You gotta be stronger than that. You can't just give up, because giving up is easy. But finding a way to smile through all the bullshit that life puts you through is the hard part. And self-expression. Self-expression. If you judge someone for the way that they express themselves when it has perfectly nothing to do with you, then... No, I'm not going to say that because that's mean. Yeah, you suck. You really do, because it's not affecting you. I don't care if you don't like the way someone's dressed. I don't care if you don't like their tattoos. I don't care if you don't like their piercings. I don't care if you don't like the way they talk, the way they walk, the way they look. Shut your fucking trap. It's true. Shut it. Because no one should be allowed to make you feel bad about yourself, and you shouldn't be allowed to make other people feel bad about themselves either. But, it's just my outtake on life. Just be who you are. And love yourself. Bye, guys.